introduce her later. I'll begin with a skit from the graduates. The graduates are going to have a skit. Those who are going to give us the skit, please come. DJ. The DJ is very far. It is time for the skit. I know it is not easy to perform before the president and leaders, so they are realigning themselves. I want to recognize this lady here. What's her name? Stand up. Come in front and they see you. Mr. President, that one is also of National Unity Platform. But those are our young people. You're most welcome. You're very, very smart. Thank you. You can go and sit. Kiwedde. Councillor Kiwedde, are you okay? You are fine. You're smart also in red. We have our PPS Sarah Mwonge, she's with us, you're most welcome. Mosh Chibuka, you're most welcome all the way from Timanya Kabonera. Why are people laughing? And clapping. Last time you're most welcome.
Graduation here.
Basi wangetaka sura usene wanataka kirako na kati wa chance sura. Sura utakenda kubela yawa.
Haunya umuka buli wamu.
Katika babuli na kino. Muli minako. Basi wajira. Nina muwa muda. Tomokora.
Ndivudamu chikade ekisoka tuli batono tetujja kumalako kampuni erimu abakozi bangi tuli batono bajja tugoba wano ku mulimu bajja tugoba
betukole bajja twegattako ekyamutono tokifaako abantu bangi abanyigirizibwa mu kampuni eno naye balinda mulinzaani abateekamu opika katengo olusi kabeerawo tetubajjemu akatengo mama nyawo bakweyambula
samula bobedda tembagamba bakama baffe ana tugoba wani mukola ki
naye embeera ekiraga
mukola ki wano
embeera ekiraga
Masa mugera ku mirimu gyammwe eno kampuni yabajjajjammwe
olekerawo okwekangabiriza ku bantu abantu balina ensonga enkulu ze boogerako abantu tebafuna musaala abantu omusaala gwabwe mugumu kampani yafuukanga ya maama ne taata n'abaana maama alagira taata alagira abaana balagira ayagala yakuba abakozi
ebiragiro byakweyagaliza
mumanyi ebigendero ya kampani eno mumanyi gyeva mumanyi gyetujja mumanyi gyeraga
mugizeyo tuginoneeyo
omwana
manager abakozi abo balina ensonga era bwe mutazikoleko nemusalawo kwekangabira agenda beefuulira
teryagenda kwefuula wano
bino mbibagamba olwaleero oba muwuliriza oba temuwuliriza abakozi abo be bayimirizaawo kampani singa tebaliiwo tewali kisobola kutambula wano
tewali agenda kututwataganya mu kampani eno tujja kukola kyonna ekyetaagisa okulaba nga kasola ba driver ne kawala ka boss otegeera nti ne mukama waffe anaatera okujja.
What's going on? Muli kukimu abantu abakulu laba abakazi abakulu n'abasajja abakulu lwaki mutumalira obudde
gefuweta oluzungu naye enzungu twategeera gye zitutuusiza
musobola okumpulirizaako kyokka laba ne manaja ali wano abatunuulidde kale ngenda gamba ddaddi abagobe
Daddy ayingidde.
Oh, Mr. Bob. Muwala wange wabanga ayagala genda Bulaya ne boyfriend we. Ennyonyi ya kampani yennyini gye bamukozesa alinyeeyo ate abakozi bonna tewali ateekeddwa genderamu bantu balwadde ndwadde zijja kuluma wa mwana bweridde ebikola ebirala genda etwala omwana manager obudde obw'okukola muli wano muli wano mukola ki mu ssaawa eyo kola manager bino bye nagamba okola
bekalakaasa bali mu kwekalakaasa ebyo ane bye nagamba ono omusajja talina kyagenda kwogera kweno kampani kutumalira malizi budde kino kisobola kitya okutuukawo nga wooli oli manager mulamba wa kampani kati director ani wobanga oli director nze financial controller ze ngenda okukontrolinga sente zonna eziyingira mu kampani eno nezifuluma my daughter okuva n'olwaleero gwe manager wa kampani eno my daughter Laila aliwa come here olwaleero eno and make sure we are going to cut off 50% from their salaries. Kiwedde kyenjogera tekidibwamu.
Nedda eyo siyo solution okugoba abakozi tekigenda tereza kampani eno abakozi muwulirize ensonga zaabwe manager owulira kye nagambye kampani bagifuula ya maama taata na mwana oli bwava eri bwawe ebiragiro kati naye buyo bakugobye mufe ku nsonga z'abakozi muleke okwekangabiriza
ate kantu gwe ino olukezikezi naye ndulaba
olwanirira bantu igwe nawe ng'omuntu weremeredde
igwe okoze gy'okoze yonna yonna olemereddwa oyagala ojjotereze ensonga z'abakozi ba kampani eno igwe njagala kukutegeeza eno kampani tosobola solovinga nsonga zaayo era nkusaasidde nnyo
gwe bw'oba olowooza nti okugoba abakozi kyekinatereza ensonga oba ngoba nange engoba naye nkukakasa ekintu kino tugenda kudda kampani eno tugenda gitwala kubanga kampani eno y'abakozi si yamu wadde mutwesibyeko emyaka 38 naye tugenda bafuula.
It's okay. You can go. Rest in peace. Ate nkukakasa nejolaga tojja kumalako nawe manager linda kuba kasubira mwenna mundaba buli owulira ng'oyagala okukola mu kampani eno saagala kuddamu kutumula gye muli mudde ku mirimu gyammwe mangu mukulu njagala kukakasa ebyo ssuubi byabateekamu abalimba nze Katonda wammwe temusobola kuba nga siriiwo manina naawe maneja notunulira abakozi nga bako nawe nobegatta kusimanyi obadde obegase
mukama wange siwe kiri
ikwe
lwakuba mami anyiizeemu nebadde ngamba bano bakozi nti ne waliwo ebigendererwa bya kampani eno era bwe tulina okutuukiriza era nga mbategeeza nti tewaliwo mwana yasomera sandhouse alina kudda mu kulembeze ng'ovuddewo era nga mbagamba nti n'ebigendererwa byammwe bye tulina okutuukiriza.
Very good ate gwe nakulabirawo oli musajja mugezi nnyo omuntu yenna ayagala okukola mu kampani eno olina okukakasa nti otuukiriza bigendererwa bya kampani eno
ye mukama wange
ate okusingira ddala fe abakikulembera
ye mukama wange
bwekyo bwe kikulema waliwo obugambo busatu era yadde mami abadde awoza mbu akugobye naye ku kyokoze era ku kyoyogedde weetaaga ne service award
tufudde funye ebitaano
njagala kukakasa wabula mulimu gwenkuwa omulala kakasa oyo yenna alinnya mu kkubo ly'obukulembeze bwa kampani mumukurashing
tugenda mu kurashinga sebo imwe
Tusente za kibi bulijjo tubeewanya okulaba nti munyirira tumanyi mulya bulungi kumbe mulya haramu mwambala haramu mutunula haramu
sirikako kasajja gwati nakulabirawo tuli basajja babitiibwa oyagala tuwaza
woba okomaawo ekigambo ekyo ab'ebitiibwa kati twakifudde na kivumo era webaga nti oli wakitiibwa tubategeerawo nti olya bitaano
kakati kwatalya bitaano otunula otya
si kyekyo ekikulu kampuni etweyagaza ffenna buli agirimu agyeyagaliramu okusinga ab'olubato gyeyagaliramu
mugenda kweyagala mutya mwenna fe tetukola kyejjo
tujja kikola ekikulu bantu ate essuubi atutaddemu lwo tetutalina katengo baliwo abakozi driver gwovuga omusajja simanyi kikyowulira byeboogera bingi batudde ku musaayi gw'abantu balina omusaayi mu mikono gyabwe legera munaku tubetulinamu essuubi oyo
omusajja gwe tubadde tulinamu essuubi abasajja be tubadde tulabanga ab'ebitiibwa nammwe mukutte sente z'ekibi
olina kyoyogera kiri awo nawe kwata ku sente bano abantu tubaveeko
nedda ssebo zisobola kukwata sente za kibi abasajja nga mu ab'ebitiibwa tubadde
goba oganye okwata sente nno omanye ekiddako kukurashinga oba toyagala kukwata sente sirikira ddala
tekyalina kusirika byogera ababoda temwenyo agofaayo ki ojja kukola wangoba mu kampuni yammwe nengenda kalineku byakaboda kange ize
nange bwe guba kusuulawo omulimu guleka nange ngusudde ngutadde ndi kusaidia abantu tusobola kulya sente za kibi ngitadde sente zammwe muzitwale sizaagala
nawe drive omulimu gw'okuvuga ddadi ogusuddewo oze kusaidiya abantu kangende mpise ddadi
oba mugamba mugambe kayinga wahedi konna bweye kati kayinga emu tofaayo mwabasuubuzi ate tubeetaaga nnyo mwe muli mu bantu gwokuza ennyaanya muweereko n'ekigambo kampuni edda mu mikono gy'abantu
kati nze terina kimanyi ku bino ebya kampani zekakingasizaawo
nga betusinga n'okwetaaga olina contribution kukutereeza kampuni eno
kyamaanyi
tugena amaanyi suubi wuuyo suubi atuuse yakyuse naddala ate temuvaayo tofa ku saizi ekikulu Katonda gwataddeko amafuta.
Mwebale nnyo mwebalire ddala kukitegeera temukitegedde nti abantu ge maanyi era ffe maanyi tetwegassa awamu obeere musuubuzi obeere wa booda oba otunda nnyaanya yegwe gwe twetaagira ddala okusobola okwetakuluzaako buno obusajja. Abasajja batutuukidde ekizibu maama ayogera taata ayogera n'ekyana bwe kiva eri nga kikamidde nga kigamba ono omukolo temutegedde nti amaanyi gali naffe tugenda kukwasa abasajja bano ate si nkya si juzi bafuluma lwaleero ate si lwaleero wabula kati
Confirm. Kulimu.
Yaji baba no balabe ndowooza kati bonna tukobe.
Ndowooza bye nasoose okwogera luli eri nkakasa mwabiwulidde. Bw'obanga okyayagala okukola mu kampani ng'era okyayagala ogisigalamu mudde ku mirimu
nedda so kimala ennaku isena
maama w'abaana kyempulidde naawe kyobulidde
n'okukiraba nkiraba naye bebi nagamba omusajja ono talina kyagenda kwongera ku kampani eno. Nagamba omusajja mugoberewo n'omulemezaamu eno kampani twali tusobola ogyeyimiririzaawo nga famire tusobola ogiddukanya kati tunu yakyatadde mu bakozi omusango gwonna nguteekako ono bebi baako kyokolawo olwaleero.
Kati maneja woba tolina mugaso mu kampani eno era nga n'ebigendererwa byayo si byokola n'ebigendererwa bya boboosi bo si byotuukiriza okyetaagisa ki wano era olina mugaso ki? Genda! Fuluma! Genda!
Nze ekyo bulijjo bebi kyenkugamba kati olwaleero nga bw'oli director tusobola okuddukanya kampani eno ne tugitwala mu maaso.
Ate gwe nnyabo mulekerawo kwekangabiriza ku bantu mwe mulowooza munaagoba buli omu. Abantu baasazeewo baakudde obuyinza bwa kampani eno amaanyi ge gabalina gwe kizibu wano gwogoba wano abakozi gwosala omusala gw'abakozi gwosala twasazeewo nti tuyingidde olutalo naye ekitukulemberayo empisa twagala tulaga ababbi bano nti ate ffe tuli banjawulo tetugenda kutta bantu tetugenda kumalako bantu mirembe. Kati gwe nnyabo tusazeewo ng'abakozi bano bwola basazeewo tetukyagala yadde okulabako
nedda basebo muleme kulekerera kutunira kiso kya mbuzi. Nze oda zonna mbadde nzijja wa mukama wange nze ndi mwetegefu okukola nammwe kampuni eno tugitwale mu maaso. Zoyo oda zonna yabadde azimpa zibadde zibambaamu.
Mulaba kye nabagambye nti amaanyi mmwe mugalina ketufunye amaanyi buli omu tumusobola. Kakati gwe ssebo tetwagala yadde okwogera ebigambo ebisukka ebisatu nga tokyaliwo wano kubanga abantu bano
zembadde nteesa banna
tewakyali budde bwakuwa obudde tusaba otuviira
mwalimpaddemu neera
olemerako abantu bano basobola okukola kyonna
mwalimbese nesigalamu
kyagala kulabako
kane mami oyo kyessa otuvaamu otya neddagi toyinza kutuvaamu.
Ate kati oyogera ki
buli lwotanga omusota n'obwana bwagwo obuttanga
bano bonna be bamu genda nekitammwe ate bw'ogobanga omusota ogoberangako n'obwana bwagwo. Mugende nze mundeke nze ngenda kubeera nammwe
Suubi.
ngenda kuddukanya
Tumuyise
kampuni eno bulungi.
mulage.
Twagambye empisa kyekikulu, twagala bagende mirembe.
Kitamwe mugende.
Abantu bano nsobola okubagamba bakole kyonna kye baagala ne bakibakola, naye twagala kukozesa mpisa, mutambule muve wano.
Dadi tugenda kubeerawo tutya, fe tufuga.
Baana bange, amaanyi g'abantu, amaanyi g'abantu.
Ayitaawo.
Aba tugende.
Ayitaawo.
Ate gwe nnyabo, wano gw'obadde ofuuse Nankulu, bwe tuba tugobye emisoto emito tuyinza okulekawo omukono.
Omulaba inatunulanga abantu bedda.
Nedda twagamba
otwagala bino kampuni esse mu mikono gy'abantu era mukama waffe twasazeewo ne tukulangabyonna gwe mukulembeze waffe. Mr. President, ako tukaweereza gwe okusingira ddala tukulimu nnyo. Please give them a very big thunderous hand. All revolutions, art is very important. Most of you are conversant with the apartheid, and I know most of you here have watched Sarafina. Who has watched Sarafina? Who has watched Sarafina? So get inspired to do more. There is a lot of space for everybody to do their part and play their part. Without wasting any more time, allow me, I wanted to correct, they are not graduates, they are awardees, because they are being awarded. Let me invite Kaija Doreen. Please give her a big hand clap as she comes. She is the liaison coordinator of the Institute of Learning, and I'll give her this moment to speak to us. You most welcome.
Thank you very much. Hope I will not be asked to stand up. This height is enough. The President, Your Excellency, the CIC, RSK, General Mugisha Muntu, our guest speaker for the day, the Right Honorable John Sanyonyi, the Vice President, the Secretary General, leaders of our party, the awardees of today, our facilitators of the school, the parents for our awardees of the day, and everyone, I want to salute you all. My name is Kaija Doreen. I want to use very little minutes of your time, given the weather that we had from the morning. Today is a day when we get together as the National Unity Platform, but most importantly, as the People Power Movement, to award or to recognize the efforts of our young ladies and gentlemen that are seated in that tent. We should give it a very thunderous hand. Mr. President, to go back from the time we commenced having our institution of learning in Kamocha, it's not been all silver and gold. It's been a very tough hustle, more so when we come together as a group from different backgrounds, but again, trying to help each other grow towards the same cause. So it's not been an easy journey. I want to believe, not just on my side, but even from their side. There has been a lot of sacrifice that they have made. Of course, from the start, it was full of intimidation. And allow me to inform you that most times the cases that we had from the start was the worry of these people being kidnapped given the time to which we carry on our classes. But I used to tell them, if you think you can still be scared of being kidnapped in this day, and more so with the Uganda that we are in today, then you're not fit to be with us. Because as of now, people must know and understand the situation and the fragile environment of the country that we are in. Either you make the sacrifice to stop the situation that we are in, or you go back, sit and wait for others to do it on your behalf. And when they do it on your behalf, still you will be cursing others for not doing what you think is right. So I believe that with the sacrifice that these people have made, it is rightly and just for us to have a day like this to celebrate them, but also to ask the country to look at them as they are going to be sent out to the community to preach the gospel of change. Mr. President, today, the country that we are in, others read the news in the papers, others watch on the mainstream, others use social media. But I think our generation today goes through the same and feels the same. They don't watch it from afar. So that means our involvement, our being at the forefront of our struggle, we want to credit it highly to you. Because there are people that thought maybe you're still young to do this. Maybe you're not educated enough. And they will call us all sorts of names, the hooligans, and all groups that are demeaning, all names that are demeaning. And it is good that today we've embraced those names and we've challenged them. We've challenged the status quo. So, I want to say that today, most to you people that are there, today is a day not just to celebrate the awarding of our certificates or the time where we've come, but today is a day when we take it upon ourselves to take a step. Like we've said, the next step that we are taking is going to be a serious learning, where we are learning from work. You're going to learn to tell people what is bad, such that people must know. People need to know. People need the information. Don't keep it for yourself. I believe the party will be trying by all means to send you as the ambassadors in all the other places of the country that will be, such that the information that has been passed on to you is not left with you, but it is passed on to the communities that are up country and to the communities that are far from the school. We have a request to the President, because we've had so many numbers that come in willing to be enrolled. Sometimes we can't be in position to take them all. But not only that, we have also so many numbers of people that are country and they are not in position to be with us there. So we ask on your table, sir, that there will be an opportunity for us to support and also deliver that service to the people that are far from where we are. Mr. President, and the awardees, the situation that we are in as a country would not, maybe others would question, why should people be in for classes? Why should people be in for being trained? I know there are many now who are there. They are still questioning, why should people be trained? But you will never fight for what you don't know. You must know and then fight for what you rightly believe. So I want to thank you very, very much that you made the right decision to come learn, have the skill of being leaders, have the skill of fighting for what you believe in, but also building a network. This is a very strong network that we built with each other. The relationship that we built with each other is that will push us from where we are to the next step where we want to go. I want to send my appreciations more so to the people who have highly supported the school. I've thanked the facilitators, but that will go to the Secretary General's table. But I want to thank the guest speakers that have always been coming through to support the school. I would have loved to mention, but I think some of them are not here. But I thank that the leader of opposition came through, the president himself came through, Chairman Nyanzi also came through. So I want to dearly thank you. For those who are around, please thank you for always coming through when you're called upon to serve the people. Thank you very much. I see people are very cold. I'll sing one song and then I'll ask my awardees, the 3 people that are meant to represent the 3 classes, to come and say a word. So we shall rise and sing. Asante NUP, oh NUP, NUP, oh asante mama, oh asante mama, oh NUP, NUP, oh Jagulani, oh Jagulani, oh Jagulani, NUP, oh people power, oh people power, oh people power, oh machete chitaria, oh muonge chitaria, oh Bobi Yanga, NUP, oh Chintu chitaria, oh Kato chitaria, oh Jime chitaria, NUP, oh Musa chitaria, oh NUP, oh Abudallah, NUP, oh la comrades, oh in prisons, oh for our freedom, NUP, oh la comrades, oh in grace, oh for our freedom, NUP, oh asante mama, oh asante sana, oh Futu Soja, NUP, oh Futu Soja, oh Futu Soja, oh tusonge mbele, oh for our freedom, oh for our freedom, oh for our freedom, oh asante sana, oh asante sana, oh NUP. Thank you. Thank you. I request the 3 people who are meant to speak on our behalf to kindly come forward and be respectful of time. Orema Seruka.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Chancellor for Mulungi, the President of Uganda, Vice President, the President of Anti, Leader of Opposition, SG Waffe, Madam Kaija, omukulembeze waffe w'ettendekero, abasomesa waffe abalungi, non-teaching staff, namwe tuli organizing foot soldiers, ladies and gentlemen, mukama mulungi, ekiseera kyonna. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Amanya gange nze Nasali Shamim, kansala omukyala akiikirira Makindye 2, nga nyimiridde wano ku lwa bannange abakilasi abo nno nga beba elected leaders be babadde mu kilasi eyo. Ebigambo bye ngenda okwogera byabwe si byange ng'omuntu. Atuli basiimu nnyo Chancellor waffe, weebale nnyo, weebalire ddala otwongerako. Sirina bigambo bingi bye nnyinza kwogera oba kudya mu kigambo ky'okwebaza. Mutukoze obulungi obutagambika. Tubadde n'okusoomooza eri bannaffe. Nja kuyita abeefuula ab'opposition, abayita mu UID, nga buli we tuyimirira okwogera batusoomooza. Naye njagala obategeeza nti wallahi billahi tallahi leero temulina kye mutugamba. Tetusomye busomi wabula batugunjudde. Tugunjuse mu nneeyisa ng'abakulembeze, tugunjuse mu nneeyisa ey'obutabba. Chancellor bwe tutunuulira abakulembeze abayita mu UID nga balifaringa ku the likes of Mpuuga, nalyoka ne siyita mu UID. Ffe mu NUP tuli zero tolerance to corruption. Ako bakanjigiriza era tukusuubiza tetugenda kulya mu kibiina kyaffe lukwe, tetugenda kulya mu bantu baffe lukwe. Ng'osobeddwa nga tolina gw'otuma gy'oyagala kutuma yonna, weetuli ng'abayizi ba NUP okubeera nga tuweereza ekibiina kyaffe wamu n'eggwanga. Nga mmaliriza, nsigadde ndi Nasali Shamim. Erya Ajati wa Bobi likola ssente, ate erya Mama Gaza liyamba abantu ba wansi. Neyanziza nnyo, neyanzeege.
People power, our power, God is good all the time. Our President of Uganda, His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu, our guest speaker, Major General Mugisha Muntu, our Secretary General, Mr. Lewis Rubongoya, retired Honorable, the Leader of Opposition, Honorable Joe Senyonyi, Deputy President, Mama Zedriga, the staff of National Unity Platform, our dear parents, my dear colleagues, the students of National Unity Platform, yellow wishers, and the leaders, political leaders at large, I really welcome you. We are sorry for the inconvenience because it has rained cats and dogs, but we shall catch up. My name is Muono Air Force, Mugwere by tribe, all the way from Mukono district. I'm here to represent the foot soldier class, Class A. Here are the members who are available here. Allow me to echo the words of the revolutionarist about education. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. Nelson Mandela, our icon, once said, education is a powerful weapon that we can use to change the world. Uganda can be a case study. And once a former second-in-hand of Fidel Castro Che Guevara said, education is the first duty of a true revolutionist. Dear Mr. President, allow me to say, soldiers, we are very happy for the opportunity you have given to us. Our dear teachers, we shall always remember that one pen, one beret, one book, and one teacher can change the world. Dear our parents, the sacrifice and the conducive environment you gave us, today we have made it, and I'm happy we are making history. Dear Mr. President, we had so many challenges since we are still a young party, but so far so good. Where we are, I'm happy where we are, because where we are going, we are seeing. The sky is the limit. The more we learned, the more we realized that we didn't know. Dear Mr. President, we are ignorant about the history of our nation, Uganda. Dear Mr. President, we are ignorant about the ideology of our party. We are also ignorant about our laws, the civil rights, the human rights. We are very ignorant. Dear Mr. President, we are ignorant about the political situation of our country. Dear Mr. President, we have leaders who are ignorant about what they are supposed to do. I'm very happy to be a witness in the history of making of the day of graduating with my brothers when they are awarding us our certificates in whatever we have learned. Dear Mr. President, we came like a fish out of water. We came like a gun without a bullet. But I want to assure you, we have learned a lot. Now we are a gun, we are a gun, we are a bullet with a gun. Dear Mr. President, allow me to finalize. I urge other members, especially leaders, not to lose this opportunity. Because this opportunity, it is a very wonderful opportunity that no one should miss it. Dear Mr. President, when we are here, we are home. Like the way they say, a home can build a nation, but a parliament does not build a nation. A home, when one is home is safe, it attracts justice for all. With my colleagues on behalf of the foot soldiers, we say we can, we shall, and we do. With you, National Unity Platform, we are a home when given an opportunity. Dear Mr. President, if they will give us a chance, we have surprises for you and the entire Noob School of Leadership, especially Madam Kaija. You have done more good than harm. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Meanwhile, that is only the English of the foot soldiers. People power. Our power. People are so called people power. Our power. NUP. Everywhere. Kunga Uganda kunga. Kunga Uganda kunga. Kunga School of Leadership kunga. Kunga Chakulaji kunga. Kunga NUP kunga. Kunga Qualified Revolutionaries kunga. Kunga Academy kunga. Kunga Special Hooligans kunga. Thank you so much, Mr. President. To the Vice Chancellor, Mr. Lewis Rubongoya. To the Chancellor of this mighty academy, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of the country and the people of Uganda, Kyagulanyi Robert Sentamu. All protocol observed, good afternoon. We are very humbled that as a party, as the National Unity Platform, we have been given the privilege to study to the extent that now we are qualified to be called our Hadiths. Not because tomorrow we are going to sit with these certificates, but because we are the qualified revolutionaries and we seek for change for this country. Mr. President, you have given us the opportunity to study about the history of our country. Now we know and we can clarify that 38 years back, our country was able to even borrow some countries that we admire today. Mr. President, now we know that at one moment, this country was shining more than those that today we admire. Mr. President, we have been taught about governance, and now we know the importance, at least, of the judiciary. We know the importance of the executive, and we know the importance of the legislature, but most importantly, how independent they should be. Mr. President, to every country, all these are there, all these organs. But we looked at our country as a study case. And we saw how we are lacking in form of the independence of these different organs. Where when colleagues are imprisoned for reasons we don't know, a directive has to come from the head of the executive. Where if the legislature is bringing a bill like the coffee bill today, it is the leader of the executive that has to appoint. Mr. President, we have learned that the judiciary should not do that which is pleasant to the government. Mr. President, we have learned that the judiciary should not work in order to please those that are in government. Because at the end of the day, our question is, if the judiciary works for the head of the executive, if the legislature works for the head of the executive, then who is going to hold the one who heads the executive accountable? Mr. President, we are only grateful for the work that you have done for us. When you were coming, we also don't know who brought you. We just saw you. But you told us that you're bringing change to this country. Up to now, they say you're a musician. For us, we call you a professor and a chancellor. Mr. President, we are so grateful. And to colleagues here, we have learned how important bringing out only one ideology, that is discipline. We should be radically disciplined. That we may not take on others with abuse, but we may make them see the point that we want them to see. That we may not abuse others simply because they don't agree with us, but we pull them closer to where we want them to be. We are seeking for mindset change. We have been very well trained by our dear teachers here that in all forms, never should we lose our temper because of the people that have sold the struggle. That it is only those that have sold the struggle, that have sold themselves the struggle will surely and forever remain. Mr. President, all parents here, I want you to be just remain seated if you pay the tuition for the students. Remain seated if you pay the tuition for the students. Remain seated if you pay tuition for the students. I want to make it clear that in the National Unity Platform, we started for free. Please, parents, sit down. That is evidence that none of them paid the tuition, and yet we started and now we qualify. These members of the National Unity Platform speaks about the man that is seated right there. That when he is the president, we may actually not need to pay school fees for our children. That in a country, our children will study for free and graduate. We have seen him help different institutions in form of hospitals and contributing. That speaks a lot of the man that is seated right there. He is doing much more before he becomes president. I'm only scared what will happen. Mr. President, we are much grateful for the work that you're doing for us. I am concluding because concluding I must. Mr. President, as the school of the National Unity Platform, as the school that is here to be educated, to educate others, we only request of you that you send us, because we are ready to serve. We are qualified revolutionaries, and I know they will fail us. And so members, for you that are there, if you feel as I feel, if you feel as I feel, if you see as I see, if you touch as I touch, I want to tell you that there is only one man, a generational leader, a very candid man, a gentleman, a statesman, a qualified, a chancellor, a principal of the Republic of Uganda, His Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu. We want to thank you all for having come. But as a school, we have the mandate to go and teach others. Mr. Wise from Fumbiro, I know when you were teaching me communication, you taught me about time. But you can also see as the school of the National Unity Platform, we thought it wise that among all ladies, there is this lady called Kaija. And so today, we felt as a school, we need to reward her. As people prepare the gift, Mr. President, conclusively we got to learn about how time is important. That it is only a matter of time, but we are getting there. We were told that when the time is right, even when you speak English, it flows. You ask Honorable Geoffrey Rutaya in Parliament. When the time is right, everything falls into place. And so we are only waiting for the right time, and we shall be behind you as the youth of this country. Madam Kaija, here you are on behalf of the school of the National Unity Platform Academy. Please give a hand clap to our mistress. She did very wonderful. And Mr. President, I have been given the authority to invite you and be part of this handover. Mr. President, we are very grateful and we request that you come and hand over this to her. Please, you may leave for the camera. Madam Kaija, we are so grateful for the work that Madam Kaija, we are so grateful for the nice work. We want to thank you for all that you're doing for us, and we are ready to support you wherever. May the good Lord bless you.
People power, our power. Give my brother here another big applause. He's the former guild president and of Kiwedde University. Add him another hand. Mr. President, and occasionally the student today has also moved with the mother, and we wish to take special recognition of the mother of this young man. Mama. Jangu ma. Mama jangu. Mutabani wakolere ne buyinza gye buva. Kuzaala kujagana gendo babuzeko abakulu. Mukulembere mama. Mr. President, ebifaananyi ebyo naye mama kababuzeeko ab'ebifaananyi ajja kazola mu bifune. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, DJ. There's nothing very important like being supported by your own parents. Especially with whatever we are doing. When you give birth to such a young man, he graduates, he's a graduate at Kiwedde University, all you want from him is a phone call that he is working, that he has a particular direction he has taken, he's quite exposed, he would have somewhere to be, but because what we are doing is mightier than what we want to be. And that should be the driving force. Ekyo kyokola kirina okuba nga kinene okusinga gwe kyoyagala okuba. Kigenda kukwanguyiriza obulamu nti ne bw'oba otendewanibwa kyokola kikuwa amaanyi okukola ekituufu okusinga okweyagaliza. Do not be selfish, I told you that. Be humble and humility. You will win in all times. Thank you very much, Mr. President, and all of you, the students, I mean the guild president.
When I say president, others may mistake me. Ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of time, Madam Maria, you're most welcome from Mbarara. Please stand up for recognition. You're most welcome. People power. We have very respectable people. She's coming from Mbarara. Give her another hand clap. I want to take this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, in the interest of time, to invite the Secretary General to take us to the awarding ceremony to the graduates. Thank you. Awardees, I'm still being disturbed by what to call you. All right, people power, our power. Mr. President, General Mugisha Muntu, our guest speaker today, our Deputy President, Mama Lina Zedriga, the head of our parliamentary team, Honorable Joel Senyonyi, head of mobilization, Chairman Nyanzi, Comrade Nubian Lee, the coordinator of the school, members present, Comrade Pastor Mwanguzi, thank you so much for that powerful prayer, and other leaders. Today is a special day as we award certificates to the very, very first cohort. This is the first of the first. And I'll say a few things about the school, and then we invite the leaders to give you the awards, and then we move on with the function. I want to recognize the facilitators who are here today. Dr. Kanabi Moses, stand up for recognition. Dr. Kanabi has been teaching these people constitutional history. Comrade Rovans Alex Rwanyaga. This one, they called him DOS, Director of Studies. He has been teaching them the philosophy of the National Unity Platform. Comrade Waiswa Mfumbiro, Alex Waiswa Mfumbiro, has been teaching the art of public communication. Comrade Innocent Tegusulwa has also been teaching the art of public communication. Comrade Akampulira Stewart, where is he? Not here. Comrade Kaya Jeremiah, the philosophy of public communication. Madam Sarah Muoge. This one has been teaching them leadership in action, leadership with action. I don't know where Comrade Katada Benjamin is. In his absentia, he has been teaching pathways to change, pathways to political change. These are just a few of the facilitators, and of course myself. I also facilitated constitutional history, and many other leaders came in to facilitate, including Chairman Nyanzi, who came in as a guest speaker. The leader of the opposition, Joel Senyonyi, also went in there and spoke to these our good people. So these people have done a lot of work because they've been studying every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. So you can see that they have been studying for many hours. Why did you do that? Because we want them to work. We don't want them to be at the school every day. We want them to go and do work and then be able to study in the evening. Era bw'ogenda ku ssomero lyaffe awo akawungeezi osangawo piki nga 3 oba nezisukamu. Kwa klasi yaffe yaba foot soldier abangi bavuga bodaboda. Bw'otuukawo akawungeezi oyinza olowooza nti ogenze ku association y'aba bodaboda naye nga aba foot soldier bali omwo basoma. So twasalawo nti okusoma kubeere ku akawungeezi basobole okukola emirimu gyabwe akawungeezi baje basome. The other thing, of course, is we're expanding, and the invitation is open. Comrade Kaija, he did not talk about it, but very soon we shall put out a call for expression of interest. Muje. What I need to clarify also is that we have 3 levels at the School of Leadership. The first one is this one. All these people who are being awarded certificates today have completed level 1. But after that there is level 2. Kati tubadde tubasomesa modules mukaaga. Naye bwe bamala modules mukaaga zino level eddako ate genda kubeeramu ebikambwe. Ngenda kubabuulira kati basomye ebiki. Bano basomye political and constitutional history of Uganda. Ebyafaayo ebya Uganda. The philosophy of the National Unity Platform. Fenga National Unity Platform febani. The art of public communication. Elanga bowulide. That is evidence. All the 3 people who spoke can show you that these people have studied public communication. Nabewa mumbawayo nakasente kubanga babyogedde byonna byonna. So thank you so much, the teachers of public communication. These guys, Maseruka, I see you have mastered the art. Pathways, political change. That is level 1. Leadership with action, governance and civil liberties. So that is under the first intake, level 1. So that is level 1. But as you go up in this School of Leadership, you're going to start studying public policy management, different things, really, how we want to transform our country. So I invite all of you people. Second level will be competitive. It is not that everyone who will apply will make it to the second level. So, kitegeeza nti mwina okulaba nga mubikola byonna byonna. Bano abantu nno bakola n'ebibuuzo, temulowooza nti byakusaana. Era n'abantu abasatu abasinze mu classes 3 leero tugenda baayo n'obulabu. So, but now let's go straight into the award ceremony. May I invite our president, our guest speaker, and our deputy president Northern Uganda to award these people. Each awardee is going to get a certificate which looks like this. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah. And then they are also going to get this. And then Mr. President over there, Jeno here, and Mama over there. So when I read your name, you just come this way and move from here, going that towards this side. This is the moment you've been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start with the class. Today we are awarding certificates to 103, a total of 103 comrades who have gone through the school. And I want to say that the people who joined were many more than these ones. But some did not because they either fell off along the way, others did not continue for one reason or the other. So that is why we have 103 people here today. Initially, there were many more, but now the applications are so many. Food soldier bonabona bagara tuka ku ceremony. So when you after coming and getting, you just go there and get a photo moment and then you go back. Let us begin with the class of elected leaders is what we are going to begin with. That is class C, because I want to end with the class A of the foot soldiers. All right, Bukenya Boniface. Bukenya Boniface. Bukenya Boniface. Oyo kansala waffe. Waliwo amuyise munene mu government. DJ. Omunene mu government ya President Kyagulanyi. Yeah. Oyo kansala waffe. Please. Bow this a bit. Mbakubireko mu ngalo bannange. Kabi Joel, number 2, and then Katende Hassan should be on the way. And I'm so happy kubechiroto change chitukiride. I've been working so hard and I've been praying so hard. Okay, this is a counselor from Busoga. from Mayuga district, all the way from Mayuga district. Yeah. Bofuna president wa mara kuwa lebo yo ogenda wali nofuna ekifaananyi. Katende Hassan, Chigwe Roni and Lugaizi Samuel should be on the way very quickly. Chigwe Roni and Lugaizi Samuel. Mabale Dawson Dick and Magomu Dennis. Magomu Dennis. Mwebe Simon Peter should be on the way. And Nabakalu Halima. Nabi Subi Tahia and Nakabugo Farida should also be on the way.
I've got a reason, even Sunday Okuba Kapekakano, and I'm so happy. Kurechiroto Change Chikirinde, because I've been working so hard.
Yakafero Ruth and Namisi Gertrude Senyange. Very many women are graduating today, are being awarded today. Very many women, which is very good for us. Nasamba Mariam and Nasari Shamim. Nasamba Mariam and Nasari Shamim, please come forward. As you can see, we have very many women being awarded today. Nasazi Josephine Mulamata and Sebaiga Faizo Chibidige. Muguluma Fatuma Nansubuga and Senono Dennis. Senono Dennis Densite. Nawe jangu nawe kusoma
wali agenda aterera
Hajati Weda Kato Ngulaba Obiamba Muguluma Fatuma and Senono Dennis are the final ones. And may I invite those people of that class to come here quickly, those who have gotten their certificates, and get a photo moment with the leaders. Mwena abafunye certificates mu tuluberio eri abakulembeze mujewano maso mufune ekifaananyi n'abakulembeze nga mwambadde ekyambalo kyammwe mukitereze bulungi kibalansinge gundi Semyalo Ushama and Semugenyi Joseph Robert very quickly. Jamil and Kamanyire Kevin Kegan. Design ngawa kankopa kosemo. Kalema Ronald Kauchi and Kalema Charles. Kajubi George and Damba Ivan. Dalili Abdul Razak and Ayasi Paul Vuje. Is Dalili? Who is Dalili? Nubian Lee. There is a Nubian here. This gentleman is a Nubian called Dalili Abdul Razak. And we have a comrade from Moyo district called Ayasi Paul Vuje. So as you can see, ngabe mulaba bana abantu bava mu bitundu by'eggwanga lyonna lyonna. Tulina Omunubi, tulina nava Moyo district. These guys are just... Okay, Ategeka Edwin. Ategeka Edwin is from Kiwedde district. Thank you very, very much. May I invite you comrades to come back and have a group picture with the leaders, those who have just been awarded the certificates. And finally, the foot soldiers. May I request the leaders to come? Yeah, we have a Madi Ugbara from... Yeah. Thank you. Let me invite our president, the guest speaker, the deputy president, Lop and other leaders to come and have a picture with these our comrades of the professionals class. Wonderful.
And I'm so happy kubechiroto change chichokiride because I've been working so hard and I've been praying so hard. I'm Yegase na misala na yefunilai. I'm a winner, I'm a fighter,
People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. Please face the camera and let that picture be taken. This is the professionals class, which is getting their certificates today. Very well done, thank you very much. Bano baluzungu, era klasi yabwe ebadde esomesebwa mu luzungu. Kakati katugende ku kilasi ya bali be bayogerako era bagambe nti abamagala kuba ebifaananyi n'abazadde baabwe n'abalala naye katusooke tubawa certificates enafuta mugenda kikola awo wenyini bana weri. So the first one in that class, I'll read five people mujewano because of time. Acheng Winfred, Babie Jacent, Bukenya Moses, Wiser. That order. Wiser. Kakoza Vincent, Kamoga Hakim, Kasaga Hassan, Kasozi Pius, Wamune Kato Hussein, confirm. Banovo, it has to be a special moment. So when some when Namuje, so say. Kato James, Chibirige Mustafa, Kibone Zakia, Kinarwa Enoch, and Lubowa John Bosco. Guys, and Ipman, for you I want you to get a special picture. There should be a special picture of the two of you. Exactly, yeah. Lutu confirm. Okay. Please come quickly. Then we'll have Mulindwa Jime, Mongono Air Force, Mutebi John, Mutesi Barbara Sharon, and Mwele Zafaru. Idi, ugende masu. Sharon Wakobi naye ali wano wanange leero afunye certificate. Baba lenyo kusoma. Chini Dennis. Okay. What's the next one? Show Mulindwa Jime. Mwonge Richard, Muyanga Swaib, Nabada Hilda, Nakate Zubeda, Nakaiza Juliet, and Nachibel Joan. Thank you. Mutesi is all the way from Chisoro district. You can see the whole country is represented. Nampima Irene, Sumuga Kanan, Sevaduka Zefania, and Semagala Haruna. Please come forward.
DJ wawan. Yakomyewo.
Okay, Semagala Peter, Semunya Hassan Henzo, Segawa Richard, Sejogwe Isma, and Serugo Mike.
National Unity Platform. Mwalimu Jinyoma naenda wazemura ebibala byayo mwe batulaba akaseera kano ebibala mubirabye oba temunnabiraba omulimu mugulaba oba temunnagulaba
Thank you very much. The certificates are being given out by General Mugisha Muntu, and the scarves are being given out by Mamalina Zedriga, and the president is giving you the lapel, which you should always wear with pride, knowing that you went through the school of leadership. We end this fight. Is Muyanja Isma, Muyanja Swai, Mutebi John, Mugonza Ramadan, and Magara Idi. Are they around? Okay. And the final person is Tamare Ibra. Tamare Ibra has been the class representative for this group. Okay, Tamare Ibra is the very, very last one who has been leading this particular group of foot soldiers. There was a democratic process through which he was elected by these our comrades. Thank you very, 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 very much, ladies and gentlemen. We come to an end of the awarding ceremony, but before that, I want to invite 3 people who were the leaders, who are the best in each of the classes in assessments. Some assessments were written, others were oral. Okay, class ya foot soldier temuna kuba kifaananyi kyammwe muje ate mwe njagala kuwulira vibe already confirm muje kati gwe Judy Bristols nawe kwa foot soldier. Thank you very, very much, ladies and gentlemen. You've made all of us proud. Adui nani we? Adui nani? Adui nani we? Adui nani? People power. People power to song and people power. Our power. Thank you very, very much. So, ladies and gentlemen, may I invite very quickly the person who was the best in the class of the best candidate among Thank you very much. A small token of appreciation for being the overall best in the foot soldiers class. Class B professionals, Katumba Faizo. Katumba Faizo. And amongst the elected leaders, Nawakulu Halima was the overall best amongst the elected leaders. By saying, bano beba wangu te mu exams, mu assessments, mu attendance, nebirala byonna. So thank you very much and congratulations. Without taking any other time, I want to invite the leader of our parliamentary team to come and speak to us. That is the National Unity Platform, ladies and gentlemen. We set the pace, and others do what? President Yagamba, Wamgo Wakolachi.
Mr. President, our guest speaker, Major General Mugisha Muntu, our Deputy President, Mamali Nazedriga, Secretary General, our Head of Mobilization, Comrade Nubian Lee, our graduates, our awardees, parents, ladies and gentlemen, people power, our power. Nengo luzungulu aba foot soldier mululabye. Munafugi kamwe. Baboy muchikubye. Congratulations. Bane mwebale kusoma, mwebale kuwaayo budde, mwebale kuwaayo buli kimu okulaba nti musoma mufuna okuyiga. Kati kye mufunye olwaleero ye emmundu. Waliwo abalwanyisa emmundu zino enkebete, kakati mmwe emmundu eyammwe ge magezi ge mufunye, kwe kubangulwa kwe mufunye. Kati mugenda kubeera banjawulo. Bwe mugenda ku Uganda empya mugitegeera, kubanga mutegedde Uganda wawe yava, wawe tuli era wawe tulina okulaga. Temubyogerako boogezi naye kati mubitegedde, muli banjawulo. Tubasaba mutambulire awo wennyini. Ekyenkiza ennyo kye musiiza okufuna tuze tukyogerako discipline. Discipline ngulu nnyo mu revolutions zonna. Discipline empisa kibeera kikulu nnyo. Tikakati gwe tugenda kubeera ng'abakulembeze abalala oba abafoot soldier abalala, gyokolera ku stage ya boda, gyokakalabiza wa yonna, ogenda kubeera wanjawulo. Kyetwagala obuzibu bwe tulina basebo ne bannyabo olunaku olwaleero mu ggwanga lyaffe, abakulembeze tebakyalina mpisa. Kyovudula abeeyisanga bwe baagala, sente y'omusolo bagibbanga bwe baagala, abantu bwe bakulembera babafuga bufuzi nga bwe baagala ne babaliisa akakanja. Tebakyalina mpisa, n'enjogera tetegeerekeka. Juzi nawulira Mwai Museveni ng'anyiize ku lw'ensonga z'emmwanyi, n'avuma mukulembeze omulala ow'ekitiibwa Katikkiro n'agamba nti ebyo byayogera nonsense ebiri mu magezi. Nenga omuntu ne bw'oba tokkaanya naye ng'omukulembeze olina kubeera wanjawulo. Kati mmwe kye tubasuubiramu okubeera ab'enjawulo. Ebirala byonna bwe binaagaana empisa zo muzikuume, kikulu nnyo ekyo. We appreciate you, we congratulate you, and want to emphasize that what you have gotten is the gun in a sense, and that gun is knowledge that you have acquired to enable you pursue the change that we are pursuing. Siwe wao wenajja okubasomesa mwangamba akazungu ke mwagala bwokka kati kendiko. So we are very hopeful that you are going to be different. One of the things that I believe you have acquired, which is very important, is discipline. In any revolution, among any change-seeking people, the most important thing is discipline. As I was saying, the biggest challenge that I believe we have in our country today is indiscipline among our leaders. That's why they are extremely corrupt. That's why they are brutal. They do whatever it is that they want because of indiscipline. And that has got to change. It will not change when you become a councillor, when you become an MP, or whatever the case might be. It begins now. And our hope is that you are going to be different. Bemuize bana mbiyigiriza abalala. Nabo babiyigiriza abalala. Tugati kakati gofunye ka certificate go, ogenda gendo katimbe waka ovimbe. Amagezi gofunye, okutegeera okupya kofunye, kuyigirize n'abalala. Kati tubeere bangi. Tunagenda otuuka wali mu ntebe nga kanso waffe yatukulembera kanso Kyagulanyi. Nga byaddala nnyo ate byanjawulo. Time has gone. I will not talk any further than that. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to invite our Deputy President, Mama Lina Zedriga, to also speak to us briefly, and we see how we begin to wrap up.
The de facto and de jure President of the Republic of Uganda, Your Excellency Robert Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Obini Musinguzi Ngobi. I'm going to thank you. The beloved parents, congratulations. The awardees, Febani. Febani, Nangenzani, Ngananja, Njogero Lwalero, ku graduation ite, Nzani. The media and those who are participating online in diaspora and different places. Our inspirational chief guest this day, Webari Munonga. Yeah, that is what we are. We are anyway, in the interest of time, when our graduates were speaking, our deans were speaking, for some reason, I I turned and I saw Thomas Sankara blinking and smiling. There, he's still, yes. I just, not to say where is he? I saw Nelson Mandela speaking here. I saw Martin Luther King present. I saw Mwalimu Julius Nyerere. I felt Kwame Nkrumah, the spirit of the inspirational leaders of Africa. I saw the spirit of Dr. Wangari Maathai. I felt it. They were present. Anybody who thinks this is a joke needs to go for a brain checkup. I was inspired. I was listening, shaking. This is what we wanted. The moment we wanted. Building on the blocks, our president inspired us, woke us up to take that mantle. I saw you leaving his many calls. Mwena muwere nga Bobby Wine. Muchitundu cha mwena muwereo. I saw them, Your Excellency. If you didn't, I'm going to give another debrief. Opportunity dances with those on the dance floor. When you are brooding in your bed, complaining, Muyambe. I'm speaking specifically to my people in the region, to those in West, to those some of you who are here, who think you need to be removed by a grader. Please, these people have shown it to us. I'm going back to school. So I want to congratulate you people. I want to call upon all our other people that opportunity dances with those on the dance floor. Nalinga, former president from guild president of Makerere, if he went like other people and said, me, I'm a former guild president, Mama wange achali mboko, she's going to feed me. Where would you be here speaking that language of Nelson Mandela and Martin Luther King? No. Opportunity dances with those on the dance floor. So be on the dance floor. Dance your heart out. Do not start looking for service award. Kubanga, there is a greater award. That is Engule, Entebbe, Montebbe. On that note, Ndikiriza, Kampite Obudebuno, Yite President, His Excellency, the de facto and de jure President wa Uganda, Wensi Yave, Tumwagala Nyo, Omubanti, Your Excellency. Please, you are most welcome.
People power. Our power. People power. People power. Our power. People power. NUP. Everywhere. And everywhere. NUP. In Arua. NUP. In Busoga. NUP. In Buganda. NUP. In Toro. NUP. Everywhere. NUP. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please take a seat. Thank you very much. Our special guest, the Inspirational General Mugisha Muntu, Deputy President Mamani Nasetuda, our leader of Parliamentary Front, Right Honorable Senyonyi, our able Secretary General, Comrade David Lews Fugongoya, Comrade Nyanzi, our vibrant mobilization secretary, our arts and entertainment, my good friend Nubian Lee, the foot soldiers, ladies and gentlemen, God is good and all the time. Today I am very, very proud feeling very proud. Parents, memoloza musanyuse naye nze nsanyuse nnyo. Please clap for yourselves, comrades. That doesn't show you happy. Clap for yourselves. Yeah. And now I want you to stand up and clap for Comrade Kaija Doreen. Where is she? Where is she? I wanted to say this when I'm seeing her. Comrade Kaija, we salute you. You're so inspirational. And we are grateful that we have you in our midst. When you look at her size and age, you cannot expect what is coming out of her. I've not been so proud of you like I am today. Thank you very much. Thank you. So for you young ladies out there, young leaders, especially the female ones, we understand the challenges that you operate in. We understand the world, this so-called world of men where you are. We continue to challenge you to take your space in this world because it is equally yours, young ladies, young leaders. Geno, we are really humbled to host you today. This is the first court of our school of leadership. Bannange bw'otuuka ku ssomero lyaffe eryo, ebigambo by'osangawo n'ebifaananyi by'osangawo kyekyo kye tukkiririzaamu. This did not start with us. Kino si ffe kye twakitandika, wabula tuyigirako abo abaatusooka, abaakola ekituufu era ne bayigiriza n'abalala okola ekituufu. We are doing this because we want the tradition to continue. Tukola kino kubanga twagala ekituufu kigende mu maaso. Kuba tumanyi nti ekikyamu kisobola okuwangula singa ekituufu bakigayaalirira. Batusomesa bangi nnyo, tukkiriza nnyo mu Mandela, era mama Zedwiga akyogeddeko nti akiraba nti Mandela gyali asimayiringa kuba Mandela yagamba education is the most important weapon with which you can change the world. Okuyigiriza oba obuyigirize kyekyokulwanyisa ekisinga amaanyi kyosobola okukozesa okukyusa ensi. Buli gwe tukkiririzaamu Che Guevara, and like one foot soldier rightly quoted, that the first duty of a revolutionary is to be educated. Gwe mulimi gwe ogusooka ng'oyagala okukyusa obulamu bwo, ng'oyagala okulwanira eddembe n'okukyusa ensi, olina kuyiga. Kaija Doreen yakitugambye, ogenda kulwanirira ki ky'otamanyi? Olina okumanya ky'olwanirira. Tubayuzayuza nti mutegedde kye mulwanirira. Kakati ate mmwe mwesudde mu buzibu kubanga mukitegedde tewali gwe musobola kunnyonnyola nti temumanyi mazima. Mujja kusala obusazi okukigoberera oba obutakigoberera. Tukwotinganya aba revolutionaries kuba be batusookawo. Omusajja omu France Fanon yagamba buli mukiki gulina obuvunaanyizibwa okuzuula omulama gwagwo, kati awo gusalewo oba gugusuulirire oba gugoberere gugutuukirize. Every generation must identify its cause, its mission, and then abuse it, betray it, or pursue it. Kakati mmwe mutegedde omulamwa. Ekitegeeza nti babakwasiza ebisumuluzo. Ebisumuluzo ebyo mwagala biggulawo, kugulawo komera buli omu ateebwe oba ekyo kiri gye muli. Tubeebaza nnyo okubeera n'obugumiikiriza obuyiga. Nze n'essomero lyaffe eryo linjigiriza ebintu bibiri. Ekisooka njagala kibayigirize mwenna nti okuyiga tekukoma. Si ffe tusoose okukola bino bye tukola, naye twagala tubeere nti ffe tusembayo. Generation ejja ereme kubanga erina okulwanira eddembe lyayo. Kitegeeza kyekyo nti tulina okussa ekitiibwa mu abo abaatusooka. Omulamwa gwaffe guleme kubeera okulwanyisa bye twasangawo wabula okubitereeza. Ffe twabeerangawo ne twegomba nnyo abanabyabufuzi abaatusooka. Njagala kino kitereeza okiputinga in the right context. Ebibiina ebyasookawo byonna tubyenyumirizaamu era tubiwa ekitiibwa. era NUP teri okulwanyisa ebibiina byasookawo. Ensonga lwaki twayise General Mugisha Muntu president wa kibiina kirala kyetuvuganya nakyo, ne kubanga byayogera tubikkiririzamu, tumuwa ekitiibwa, alina obwesimbu era tulina ekyokumuyigako kyamaanyi. Ekyo njagala kituyigirize ffenna. Bwe twali tukula twalabanga nnyo abavubuka naddala baavanga mu DP nga babeera ideologically grounded, era ababadde mwetegereza mumanyi balina institute oba institution oba breeding ground gye bayita Uganda Young Democrats UYD. Yalina ebigendererwa birungi, era ojja kukkiriziganya nange nti baatendeka abakulembeze abagundiivu ab'amaanyi. Toba identifyinga n'abo bakoze ensobi, no. Omuntu akoze ensobi newankubadde wano e Buganda bagamba mulya mamba abeera omu n'avumaganya ekika kyonna, but they had a beautiful wonderful ideology. Tubawa ekitiibwa era tugende maaso nga tubawa ekitiibwa. Tulina just buvunaanyizibwa obw'okutereeza just ebyo ebikyamu ebyaliwo. Oba oliawo naffe kuba tuyigira ku mulimu, naffe tuyinza okuba n'ensobi nnyingi. Tulina okuyigiriza abo abatugoberera, abo batulaba balongose ensobi zaffe. Mbalabeyo nga munjubisa our president naye kyemuganze siina nsobi. So njagala nnyo mwegubeere mulimu gwammwe, 1 okoppa buli kirungi kyondabako, number 2 okwewala buli ensobi gyondabako. Yengeri gye tugenda okuzimba Uganda ng'eriwo nnungi naye ngeri tugenda okuddawo esingako, ate eri enaddawo ng'esingako kweyenabezeewo. That is the idea. Nviira ddala waggulu nga njagala mbalage ekintu kimu. Comrade Secretary General nsaba ojjeeko wano ssebo. Comrade Masereka nsaba ojjeeko wano ssebo. Mu ba foot soldiers njagalayo eyakoma mu primary nga tewayingira secondary kube batikidde leero jangu Gaza. Wakoma mu class ki?
Saamalako kya 7.
Wakoma mu kyakumeka? Tufai.
Nakola ekyo7 naye esembayo tamusiri gye saakola.
Njagala ataatuka mu kya 7. Tumuyina mu bibatikidde jangu. Ago wasoma nnyo saagala baso. Wakoma mu piiki. Tefere. Good. Kakati SG nsaba ojje wano. Mutulaba ffe wano. We nasinkanira Secretary General no, nze nali siina yadde university degree. Era mwawo bw'owulira nga banjerekanga nnyo nti ndi wa MDD. Tekyanzaayo okusoma. Ne bwe nagenda okusoma obwa lawyer, nagenda ku university nga batugamba ate twafunye lecturer owakabi yavudde Harvard. Harvard university esinga mu nsi yonna. Nensangayo kyali wange ono nga ye musomesa waffe. Naye buli omu nga tatulinde wajava ne tutandika okwogera ku mbeera y'ensi yaffe. Embeera y'ensi yaffe ne bazi degrees neziteeka eri side eze Harvard. Nange obwa sitaabu wange Bobi Wine gwe baagala ensi yonna naye ne buteekale tutunula ne tutula wali ng'abavubuka bannayuganda abali stuck mu nsi etayina gy'eraga. Twamaliriza tukwataganye ne bannaffe abalala era olunaku lwaleero tuli wano. Kitegeeza ki ekyo? Kitegeeza ebintu bibiri. Ekisooka bakiyita humility, ekyokubiri bakiyita confidence. Jangu Comrade Masereka gwe emirire n'abasoma bano oma jangu eno gwe. Kakati ono mwami ya graduating from Makerere University. Nate si kubeera bezi nti bamutikire Makerere University naye yali guild president wa Makerere University. Ono mwami yakoma mu P3 kyakusatu. Ne bwe basisinkana mu nsi nga degrees n'ebyafaayo byo olina obiteeka ebbali n'omanya nti n'ensi yaffe tulina obuvunaanyizibwa. Ne bakwatagana ne basomera mu ssomero erimu okumanya omulamwa gwe tuliko. Kikulaga ebintu bibiri. Kikulaga humility, kikulaga confidence. Nti gwe alina ebyakabi, oba oli mugagga nnyo, oba oli mulungi nnyo, oba oli mugezi nnyo, ogenda kwetaaga okwekkakanya
kuba ekitugatta mu Uganda temuli ssente zo, temuli buyigirize bwo. Ffenna tulina omugabo gwe gumu ku Uganda eno, era tulina obuvunaanyizibwa bwe bumu okugikyusa ffenna tugyeyagaliremu. Ate naawe oyinza okuba weeyita wa wansi, tewasoma, tobimanyi, naye confidence oba okwekkirizamu okumanya nti naawe osaanidde. Uganda ogirinako omugabo gwe gumu n'abo abaasoma, kye kitugatta. That is what brings us together. Era nsaba ekyo kigende maaso nga kitugatta. Tumanye nti ffenna buli muntu owa bodaboda gw'olaba eri, profesa ali mu lochemba ye, engineer, maama atunda emmere mu katale, ffenna tuli muntu omu. Kyova olaba ennukuta eri wakati awo, wakati wa N ne P bagiyita U ya unity, kyekitufuula national unity platform. Mwene bwe mwetulira basewo. So ladies and gentlemen, let this teach us that learning about our country and what we must do is not only in Kamocha. Okuyiga oba obwetaavu bw'okusoma ne tumanya omulama gwe tuliko na kiki tukolerera tekiri Kamocha yokka. Bannange okulwanyisa ebintu ebyabonyabonya eggwanga nga siriimu, mujjukira abaaliwo mu biseera siriimu eyatira ennyo abantu. Twamala kwegatta ne tukozesa buli kimu nga front okulwanyisa siriimu, nga mubeera mwogera nga muli ekyeggulu. Emboozi muzeeyi n'agireeta n'agamba abaana bange no mwategedde, nayogera ku siriimu. Nga bwe mbeera mu class teacher akatinga lesson short, nayogera ku mbeera ya siriimu. Mbasaba gwe kuba kubeera omulamwa, let us make it a culture to talk about the situation in our country so that we understand, so that tujjawo kino kye bagamba abo bayaye bakyagulanyi, abo bakozi ba fujjo. Bakadde bange abali wano olwaleero, abaana bammwe munaye tubadde tetubayigiriza kukola fujjo. No, tubayigiriza kye balina okumanya, kye baagana otuyigiriza, kye baalekerawo okusomesa abaana mu masomero. Ensonga eyagisaawo political education efaanana bwe bityo, kye twagala tukole. Kuba tumanye abo abatufuga tebaagalira ddala tubanguke. Bamanye a man that is educated is unfit to be a slave. So, tulina kutakulula bongo bwaffe, bongo bw'abantu. To you, our recipients of the certificates, please go out there and make us proud. Open the minds of the people. You must always quote the words of Marcus Garvey: liberate the minds of men and ultimately you will liberate the bodies of men. Omuntu nga alina obwongo busibe ne mumikono n'amagulu bwe biba bite talina gyagenda genda, naye obwongo bwe busumuluka tewaliiwo olujegere lusobola musiba. Ebigambo byange bijja kubeera bitono. Allow me with humbleness and humility to invite our guest speaker, the respected and honored General Mugisha Muntu. Please come and speak to us, sir.
Remember that everything you believe you can achieve, man. Watch this.
People power. Power, power. People power. The leader and the president of National Unity Platform, Honorable Robert Chagulanyi, your deputy, the leader of opposition in the parliament, Honorable Joel, Secretary General Davis, Akunga, byonna ebyekibiina, Chairman Nyanzi, omukulembeze Nubian Lee, and Doreen. First, we feel honored to be invited to participate in this function. Greetings from our national coordinator, Honorable Alice Alaso, and the whole leadership of Alliance for National Transformation. Allow me to congratulate you for several things. One, that where we are standing is a property that you own. Two, for organizing leadership training, this first cohort. Three, for doing that in spite of all the pressures you are under from the regime, because that is resilience. So we congratulate you for the resilience. One reason why I am here, why I accepted the invitation, was to recognize that you are on the path of institutions building. I believe in the building of institutions. Our future depends on the institutions we build. So, Honorable Chaguran, the leadership of NUP, all the leaders, we congratulate you for starting on this journey. It's the best way forward. I was given a topic, so I'll briefly talk about the topic I was given. Time me when I get too long, stand in the corner and signal me. I don't want to keep you here long. The topic I was given to address on the passing out of the first cohort under the National Unity Platform School of Leadership was the role of discipline in the struggle for freedom and democracy. What is discipline? Discipline is the quality of being able to behave and work in a controlled way, which involves obeying particular rules or standards. What does it mean to be a disciplined person? To be able to carefully control the way that you work, live, or behave, especially to achieve a goal or certain set objectives. When you have discipline, you have self-control. Discipline creates habits. Habits make routines, and routines become who you are daily. You start from individual discipline, and then when you are many in an organization, it leads you to organizational discipline. Organizational discipline is the practice of following the best course of action, even when it may not be what one wants. It can help create a culture of accountability and professionalism in an organization. Therefore, you're on the right path. Focusing your resources in training leaders, and the beauty of this, what gratified me in the first cohort is to see three categories who were all involved in this training. One, the elected leaders. Two, the professionals. Three, the foot soldiers. Because that hierarchy is in every political organization. So when you concentrate effort and you train them as you have done, and you continue doing that, it means that the thinking, the actions are similar in the organization. And once you build it as a culture, even when one set of leaders leaves, another one comes in, they continue moving in the same direction. So you are building for long term. And again, I congratulate you for that. Tumaze emyaka nkaaga mwebiri kasooka tufuna obwetwaze. Naye kati we tuli buli muntu yenna alaba embeera nga bweri mu ggwanga lyaffe. enamba y'abantu yeeyongera kubanga ndowooza tuuse 4.5 ate bagamba mu myaka emirala 25 tujja kubanga coming close to 100 million people. Any party which is not in power, when it is outside of power, one thing it has to concentrate on is to prepare itself for 2 things. 1, how to take power. 2, how to manage it when it gets it. But 62 years we have had parties in power. We've also had the military in power. None succeeded in utilizing national resources, building a country where there's been justice, fairness, transparency in the management of national resources. None has managed yet. Ekitegeeza nti ffe abali mu opposition, and I congratulate you for starting this. I hope all other organizations in the opposition similarly do that. Kubanga enkyukakyuka so zibaawo. There is no country where there are no changes. N'ekibiina kyasinga okumala ebbanga mu buyinza e Mexico kyamala emyaka 7 naye kyava mu buyinza. Senegal mu Africa ekibiina kyandowooza kimu mu ebyo byamala ebbanga mu buyinza in Senegal 50 something years ne kivaamu. Wetwogerera weeks 2 eziwedde waliko ekibiina ekyali mu buyinza e Botswana emyaka 58. Ekibiina ekimu ekibadde mu opposition ne kiwangula kati kiri mu buyinza. Ekirungi Botswana kye balina baayiga empisa oba discipline ey'okumanya nti bwe bawangulwa bavaamu abawangudde ne bayingira. Eyo tetunaba nayo wano. Kati abali mu gavumenti amagezi gaabwe mampi. Kubanga kye batategeera nti ekiseera kijja kubaawo bave mu buyinza. Kati kirabika ekintu kye batanategeera ate tubasabira Katonda bakitegeere bulungi nga bukyali nti bo abali mu gavumenti be bandibadde kati nga bateekako embeera ey'okulaba nti ebibiina byonna ebiri mu opposition bitendeka abakulembeze ne babeera lwedde. Olunaku lwe bava mu buyinza ekiteekwa okubaawo ekibiina ekinaaba nga kizze mu buyinza nga kisigala nga kitambuza eggwanga mu kkubo eddungamu lye bakyalemeddwa okukola. Kubanga ekyo bw'oba nga tokikoze bwe n'omala ebbanga ng'otadde buutu like they have put their boot on noob. It means you are short-sighted. Because there are times you cannot stop the inevitable. Change happens. So one thing I can't understand is for them not to recognize that the moment a party comes into power, if it has not prepared itself, it can mismanage power, not because they want to mismanage power, but because they have not been prepared. That needs to be responsible of every Ugandan. That all political parties prepare themselves. Because potentially, nope, you have the largest members of parliament. 57, right? 57. So the ruling party needs to recognize that, a party which has got 57 members of parliament can easily get into power, whether you like it or you don't like it. The question should be, when it gets into power, how does it manage it? But if you don't put that environment for the party to organize, to train, to resist the culture which is so dominant in this country. Imagine 62 years, no leadership has managed to put the country in the right direction. The leaders in power, what they are doing is what they call criminal irresponsibility. I would like to thank you that nevertheless, much as you are under that kind of pressure, that you've recognized the need, the critical need of training. Training, training, training. Kati mwabasoose musaanidde okutegeera naawe abanadda mu bigere byammwe, and I trust you are going to continue training consistently. Mutegeere omugugu gwe mwetisse. Mumwe mulimu be bayise foot soldiers. In every country, the majority are always the foot soldiers. Wotegerere eggwanga erimu kuba ettungamu, olutegerera ku obulamu abo foot soldiers abali mu kategori eyo embeera yaabwe nga bweri. That's how we recognize how a country is on track. Because the majority of times, the foot soldier is the one who takes the flag. Always, you look at all countries which are not on the right track. You look down at the lives of the people, normally who are the foot soldiers, and you find their lives in a mess. Kirungi okutendeka abantu abali ku level eyo ne bategeera nti ensi yeesigamye kubo, ate ne babeera confident okumanya nti tekuliiko gavumenti yonna etambuza eggwanga nga tekozesezza omusolo okuva mu bantu bonna ate nga be bangi. N'olwekyo okumanya nti gavumenti bw'eba evudde ku mulamwa nti beeba organize okulaba nti bakoze eki, bagiteeka ku bbali. Kubanga okusomesa kintu kikulu. Singa Abannayuganda basinga obungi, ate abangi bali ku level ya foot soldiers. Singa babeera n'okutegeera okwo, General Museveni yandibadde mu State House Entebbe. Kubanga ndi omu mu abo bagendako mu nsiko. Era n'olwo foot soldiers be baali abangi. Era nakati beebo bennyini bakyaguumaaza. Because you go to some of the places where you find NRM with many supporters there. But their lives, they are living on almost same problems. Can't send their children to good schools, can't send their children to universities, can't get drugs in hospitals when they go there, can't get contracts wherever they go. Many of them, as you see, those who are in tea have been hit. Those who are in cotton have been hit. Now they're encroaching on those who are in coffee. If they succeed, those will be hit. Those are down there. But the problem is that those who are on the side of the regime hang on to it. Why? Because of a lot of misunderstanding. N'olwekyo kisaanidde okulaba nti ffe abali mu opposition tuteeka obudde, essente n'amaanyi okulaba nti tutraininga abakulembeze. Katonda w'anaayagalira ekibiina kyonna ne kibigenda mu buyinza, Abannayuganda emitima gyabwe gikole ki? Gidde mu nteeko. Kubanga ekibiina ekiba nga kigenze mu buyinza nga kyeteeseteese bulungi, kirina abakulembeze nga batendekeddwa obulungi okuviira kimu wansi okutuukira kimu waggulu. Bwe batuuka bwe bati ne bategeera omugugu gwe beetisse, okulaba nti ekibiina ebyaffe ebiri mu opposition bwe kiba nga kiyingidde, oluusi Katonda bw'aba ayagadde kye kinaasooka okusangula amaziga okuva ku ki? Mu mitima gyabwe. Kubanga emyaka 62 kubanga enkyukakyuka, and you have your slogan of a new Uganda. A new Uganda cannot be because of change of faces. No, it can't. Because there have been nine changes of faces. 9 from 62 until now. Change of faces, same culture, same practices. So, again, I congratulate you to know that behind your slogan, you are training people so that they become different. One of the colleagues, I think, who was giving a speech here, was talking about mindset change. Without us changing in the manner in which we manage power, even when faces change, practices can remain the same, and that will be the most unfortunate thing in this country. So I really congratulate the leadership of National Unity Platform and you, the graduates who've been trained in this first cohort, for embarking on this program. Mwetisa obuzito fena abali mu opposition. Wanga mwena abasinga obungi muveeyo mu byalo gye muva. Ababeera mu tawuni muva mu areas ezimu ezirimu slums n'endala z'osanga abantu nga balina problems nyingi ezibeetoolodde. Kega ne bwe muba nga mubeera mu training ey'ekika ekyo, mutegeere nti olunaku lw'obeera ne chance n'obeera mu kifo kyo n'ekyobukulembeze, ekifaananyi ekitasande kuva mu ki mu bwongo embeera y'abantu bwe tuva mu byalo eyo n'abo baliwa. That has been the focus. Kubanga okumaintaininga discipline nakyo si kyekintu ekyangu. Ngamaliriza, the day any party goes into power, and again thank you for training early enough, because when you go there the debate will start. When we went there it started when we took point 86. There are those who said, tumaze ebbanga twabonaabona ensi ne zituluma emmere nga terabika ne tumala ebiro bisatu abanaffe abalala bafa bamikwano gyaffe bafamirizi zaffe abamu ne batandika okwebuuza kati tukole tutya, tukole ebintu ebinaanunula eggwanga bwe likulaakulana naffe tukulaakulane oba tusooke twekubeko enfuufu. Abaali baagala twekubeko enfuufu ne bawangula, kati mulaba bwe tuli. We're in a mess. That's the burden you carry, those who are being trained. The hope I want to give you, when you are disciplined and you work as a team, this country is wealthy. You will build the country, it becomes wealthy, every individual benefits or accesses opportunity once you have a disciplined team in leadership. Everybody can access opportunities. So a challenge to Kwanga for one more position, the moment any of us, the parties takes over, then you find there is a president, there are members of parliament, possibly in the majority, they don't see 5 chairpersons, they don't see 3 chairpersons, and councillors. Now look, in the districts, I don't have statistics, I don't know whether you have statistics. In 147 districts, check it out, I don't have facts. I am just using an impression. It seems to me that in 147 districts, if there is any district where young people can finish university and go and get a job without bribing, I don't know whether we have got more than even up to 30 or more.
Not even one. Not even one.
I don't know, I don't have statistics. My hope is that some people will do research. Those who are universities need to do research. These things help us a lot. You get a university student, and some you hear they get 6 million, 12 million. Someone whose father sold land, went to university, you're asking them for 6 million, 8 million, 10 million. Worst case scenario, Uganda is in a mess. You hear in some cases, where those in that what do they call it, the Public Service Commission, you hear at times when they get like money from 3 people for 1 job. You hear that happening? We are losing when 20 say. All of us who are in the opposition who want to change things in this country. So this training comes with responsibility. To change that environment and go with a new party in power, where a young man or woman goes to LC5 for that public, it's called District Service Commission, and get a job on merit. That's when the whole country will accept and say, yes, these people believe in what they are preaching. And that's why there's this kind of training I would like to do. Stay on it, concentrate, don't allow yourself to be diverted. Stay on it, put resources, time and effort until we are able to achieve that in the political parties which are in the opposition. It has been a deliberate, conscious mission on our side. Ngamaliriza tusubira era tusaba Katonda ow'ekisa tutuuse ekiseera bannayuganda bwe banaamanya nti pate yonna enaawangulwa evaamu endala ewangudde n'eyingira mu buyinza ate ne bamanya nti yonna n'eba eyingidde. There are certain basic things which must be known or taken for granted. That parties can differ on policy, how to run agriculture, how to manage business and things like that. But when it comes, for example, to someone getting a job on merit, that should be a guarantee that any party which goes there, that's what it will do. That's the only way we can say we have got a country to be proud of. There is no way we are going to achieve political independence without economic independence. To achieve economic independence, it requires discipline. Thank you again for the training that you are doing. The problems are deep, but they are manageable. Be confident, you can overcome them. May the Lord richly bless you. Katonda abakulembere. We thank you for honoring us in Alliance for National Transformation for this invitation. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. We have come to the end of the function today. I will indulge just for 2 minutes only. There is a special artist called Ambassador Sali from South Africa. He has pleaded that Akatuwem just for the general 2 minutes. And Kabako, you are most welcome. You came in late. You are most welcome. And all other brothers and sisters. We are not doing anything else but closing the show.
People power, our power, banange jale baluma. People power, our power, NUP, everywhere. Kalize ndi futu soja oweri mu Maserengeta. Nakiwumuzaamu era nengamba president nti feka tubeere eno tukasuka amayinja. Nagaddawa tewali kye tusobola kusasula president oyo. Enfuga ey'ekikominisiti yeziza Uganda okugulira okutta abantu n'okutiisatiisa bye bakozesa bekwese mu demokrasi songa basajja batujju ne betwayita ab'ebitiibwa batendewalirwa ne bali ebigambo twanditegedde tutya abantu Mukama singa tewaleeta Bobi
ng'amalo bati Kyagulanyi omwana oyo alabisiza abantu kati tumuvimbise tugule kubo agende mu ntebe on my foot soldier topowa sebo yongera bidi abo bashinja nibiba amataka Banyayuganda tuli omukubonaabona ebyobukiika byona babimalawo tuli omumabanza abaana bankole tukwatira ayoli turoto mu mnyeto nibamweta sata mu Kyagulanyi naija kutuyamba kati tumuvimbise tugule kubo agende mu ntebe sinawulira selekta foot soldier topowa sebo yongera bidi enguze esusa amazima naye bulyayongera kali luzira tugende enguze esusa amazima ate bulyayongera kali luzira emisono gisusa okuzamba naye basajja mmwe mukyoka byemukola tubirabeera tunotinga ani atayasindika wuma mukimanyi mufugisa mundu naye bannayuganda bakoowa kati tumuvimbisa tugule kubo agende mu ntebe sibawulira mwate foot soldier we topowa sebo yongera bidi sibawulira ate kati tumuvimbise tugule kubo agende mu ntebe Somebody must go foot soldier we topowa sebo yongera bidi uno Museveni agenda.
Ambassador Sally, thank you very much. So ladies and gentlemen, we will be leaving shortly, but these are the special announcements. General Mugisha Muntu will be led by the President as he departs, but please add him another applause. For powerful speech. And then as he's escorted, the President has accepted, he will be with us. The parents and the awardees will get pictures from the President and their parents right there. And then we will serve lunch. We will serve lunch and the priorities to the awardees and the parents. The rest, niye babere kumpi. So thank you very much. Thank you very much. The awardees have a gift they want to give to the President. Very quickly, Ibra, come with the gift. Okay, you will do that when we are going to take the pictures. Ibra, as we are taking pictures, you shall do the ceremony of handing over the gifts. So ladies and gentlemen, allow me at this juncture to close the function. But now to get you will have the pictures and the let's have the anthems, please. Let's stand up for the anthems. And I will request O Uganda, may God uphold thee. We lay our future in thy hand. United, free for liberty, together we always stand. The rest, you can take your seats as the president leaves, if you choose to. Thank you very, very much. Amidst us, we are joined by leaders. Honorable Kawiye Frank from Kasanda, you are most welcome. Our very able young MP, you're most welcome. Yeah, this one going is called Nasu. She's from Rwanda. You're most welcome. Eugenia is the name? Eugenia Nasu. I have a good memory. Right there, I can see my very good friend, the mayor of Rubaga, Zach Maula Mberaze. You're most welcome. We will serve lunch, as I said. Those who have assisted in the school running, Tamale Bra, a student. Thank you, Sebunya Fred, thank you. This is support staff, Nakabugo Farida. Thank you. This Nakabugo is also second salary. Nakabugo Farida. Thank you. Kalema Ronald, thank you. Dalili Abdul Razak, thank you. Kabako has a show on the 7th of November, on the 8th of November, here and in Itiana, so please go out and support him. He's among our people.
Olifutu soja sagala wekule wa lugezigezi.
Mutabani wa Mudde, come and give us something that you have.